Hello there gorgeous gamers and welcome back to Pure Play TV, and we've got another review for you, and this one is for a strange little 2D platformer by a one-man, or should I say one-child development team, because this game was put together by a 15-year-old Scandinavian lad. So, no matter how we score this one, massive props to the kid who stayed off drugs and created something. I wish I'd done that as a kid, but there's just no escaping the middle-class suburban hood and all of its delights. Anyway, let's get on with it. Escape from Life Inc. is a quirky 2D platformer with a strong focus on teamwork. Not teamwork with a second player, but with one of your 3 animal buddies. You see, you'll need to switch between playing as Bob the Fish, Ern the Eagle, or a stuttering reindeer named Rick. Each one has their own distinct personality and a skill that will come in handy through the strange journey. Bob the Fish can swim, obviously. Reindeer Rick can bash stuff with his antlers, and Ern, you guessed it, he can fly. We're introduced to each character in 3 bizarre scenes that act as a pseudo-tutorial and set the stage for the crazy story you're about to embark on. In a scene ripped not from the news, but from Finding Nemo, we meet Bob the Fish. He's a sweet little guy, so it sucks when he's abducted by aliens just before heading off to school. Ern, the overly confident eagle, gets abducted next, but it doesn't hit as hard because he's kind of a dick. Rick the reindeer story is next level weird. In this alternate universe, Rick is in the North Pole with Santa Claus. Both Santa and Rudolph torment poor Rick for his stutter. I can see Rudolph and his nose being a high-maintenance diva, but Santa Claus? While Rick is banished to the cold night and with Rudolph still heckling him, he too is abducted by a UFO. Cue to our 3 new friends trapped inside an alien prison, where they have to work together if they ever want to get home. It seems like stuttering Rick might be better off in alien prison than suffering Rudolph's sick burns, but who am I to say? When pixel graphics and bright colours are done right, they always bring back memories of my old days with the NES. Escape from Life Inc. does it right with heavy Mario and Duck Hunt vibes. I doubt the developer was going for Duck Hunt, but on multiple occasions, while watching Ern the Eagle fly about, I had to resist the urge to reach for my old NES Zapper, as if I wear it on my hip just in case. I don't, I promise. Not all the time. Shut up. I understand why some people don't love the old school pixel art graphics, but it usually works for me, and here it worked very well. The same can't be said for the characters themselves though. While bright and colourful, they look a bit like the doodles of a young boy, which they are. The sound design isn't terrible, but the generic music and sound effects make it very forgettable. Forgettable is better than bad though. The dialogue isn't voiced, sadly, and instead it's delivered via text bubbles. This works okay, thanks mostly to the snappy dialogue. As I mentioned, the story is very quirky, but it's well told. The story is mostly going for funny, and it is, but it does get a little dark, and even sad. For me, my biggest complaint is in the controls. The game is a platformer, so tight controls are an absolute must, and here they fall short. It's not game-breaking, but you'll never get that beautiful controller-to-character connection that makes a good platformer sing. Some of this disconnect is made worse by the characters themselves. Let's face it, wall jumping with a reindeer is never going to feel right, if you know what I mean. The game takes about 4 or so hours to complete if you're quick with the puzzle solving, which isn't that difficult, but they were fun to solve. They usually have you deciding how to get one character to a certain switch, while another character presses a button that only it can get to due to its particular skill. Rinse and repeat. It's not the most original game, which brings me to my final point. The game was developed by Powerburger, a one-person team from Sweden. That's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of cool that that one person happens to be a 15-year-old boy. This makes an already decent game even more impressive. It doesn't change my score, but it somehow changes the way I feel about my score. Plus, it makes me wonder why I'm such a slacker. I'm twice this kid's age, and I've developed 0 games so far, and it's probably going to stay that way. Right now you can grab Escape from Life Inc. for less than a tenner, and that feels about right to me. It's not the best game I've played, but it makes up for a lot of its shortcomings with a ton of charm and heart, which is something we should all strive to do. And that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it and thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it, go down below, hit the like and subscribe buttons, and give the bell icon a nudge so that you're notified whenever we've got new stuff. Go further below and you'll find our social media channels, website links, and our supporters page where you can support our team if you can. I've been Chris. I'm a bit of a failure compared to this kid, and now I'm going to go and cry. Until next time. Bye bye.